tonight is the real deal, and it is an hour long.
34.6 for a quality lap.
See, you got it.
That's not
I'm
good
not
enough.
even. Yeah, I know what you mean. I don't even have. What's the word? I don't even have any more qualifying experience than yesterday. I just need to get my race figured out.
I'm kind of figuring out, and maybe there's nowhere to really pass this track. If I can get my quali, like I'm in top 10 territory, maybe I can just make this thing a fucking boat and just get in people's way for an hour.
Oh yeah, you can definitely do that. It's going to be a challenge, not just passing, like just following is going to be a challenge for this track, because there's nothing high up. There are no markers that you can use that are high up. So if you're following someone close, it'll be difficult for you to see your braking markers, is what I'm saying. So if you are holding people up too much, though, the only thing is frustration's gonna at some point probably get the better of them, and they might send it on you in an unsafe manner. So be careful of that. But otherwise, you do you, man. You
I
drive.
am horny to getting somebody penalty after getting penalized so much. I will gladly throw somebody well under the bus if they take me out.
I slammed a D2 driver yesterday when I was following him. He was pretty quick. Like, we were similar pace, like very similar pace, until I got close to him, and I think he's not comfortable defending because he was losing a lot of time in every lap, and I slammed him because he broke way too hard for a corner that didn't deserve it. It's just out of nowhere. But it was interesting to see that the like his speed suffered from just because I was near him.
Are you streaming yet?
Yeah.
Shit. I want to say something a little bit more private before.
I mean, none of us hold back.
The only problem is, while nobody watches my stream, there is a permanent record, at least on YouTube. So I can understand not wanting to say something dumb.
Not even something dumb, it's just some news I wanted to inform you of.
Oh, okay.
Okay, it's not set in stone, nor am I like banking on it. But I'm kind of excited that the option has been thrown my way.
Okay, I'm excited to hear it now.
Also, I quit one of my jobs.
You quit?
I quit one of my jobs.
Did you quit because of your mental health, or because you needed the time for something else?
Both.
Oh, okay.
I was letting a 5'4" Chinese lady bully me. I take my happiness away, so I quit. A 34.3 is in my realm of possibility. It all just depends if I can keep the car from not bouncing.
You can't. The track is bumpy. The not bouncing is not an option.
Someone's done a 33.8 in their Porsche. Like I might be like well back in the pack this time around. That worries me.
Have you didn't do the practice race, right?
No, I had friends on, and I'd rather have like played with him than.
Yeah, no.
Like I sat here and did practice. Like I went in the practice server myself and just ran laps for an hour. I just didn't want to be around people until I felt comfortable that I could keep the car straight.
The experience of racing this track around other people in GT3s is actually worthwhile. So if you have a lot of people in your server, it's actually a blessing, because you try to like passively follow someone without like getting in their way, without, you know, you can try to pass them, but don't do like anything silly anyway, just to see what it's like, because I think you might be surprised at like how, like what you need to do to do it safely and how much it costs you. But since it's practice, a lot of people are probably just gonna let you by.
I know, when it comes to these races, no one makes it easy for me. Like I have to send some hell dives on some people. Especially on lap traffic. Like, I'm glad they put their foot down, because if someone holds me up for like 3 corners and just absolutely cost me 3 seconds, I'm gonna report it. Like, if I lose 3 seconds in the lap because I can't make a run on you, because when it comes to the cornering, like when it comes to the corner, I'm having to like dodge and weave out of the way. Like, I shouldn't have to do that because you're so much slower. I just need you to get the fuck out of the way and let me go on if you're blue flagged.
Yeah. Yeah, that's probably why they said something about blue flags. They're just like, just move out of the way. The rule is still going to be one full lap, but one thing
it shouldn't even be one full
people,
lap. If I'm within 3/10 of you and you're not getting out of my way.
No, see, that I disagree with. If you're within 3/10, right, you're allowed to do whatever you want, and I just don't think that they should have to brake for you. But if there's a straight, they should certainly get out of the way. The thing is, though, the crucial thing that I'm not sure a lot of people understand is that they're not allowed to defend at any point. The second that they have a blue flag, they are no longer allowed to defend. So if they want to drive the racing line, fine, but you are going to hell dive on them, and they need to know that that's coming, and they're not allowed to, like, you know, turn into a corner, pretend you're not there. You're not racing against them. And that's the thing that, like, that I think is the biggest thing, because it's you know, it's hard to like wait behind someone who's slower, wait for them to move out of your way, but it's not hard to set up for an attack and just like go for it, you know. If they're a blue flag, they should fully expect.
I will set up an attack on them just for them to be so slow that even with my planning, I have to sacrifice so much to dodge out of the way. Like, this is one time I had a 6-second gap at the beginning of the straightaway. I got up to their bumper, expecting them to get out of the way. Nope, they brake early as hell in the racing line, and now I'm having to send a hell dive because there's nowhere else I can go. Because I was really hoping they just get the fuck out of the way, and they don't. And that's what caused one of my penalties. Is like I had a run on this guy. It was not for position. It was a lap car. They're saying, even because I didn't have overlap, it was my fault to begin with. At the same time, like, I literally ran this guy down from 3 seconds to 0 in 1 lap, and you gonna sit there and defend for it. And because they had the right of way, I get penalized. I don't know.
I hear you, man.
I fucking hate this fucking Ferrari, dude. Can't wait to not drive this car again. Like, I didn't want to put a lot of time in the NSX, so I just did maybe 10 laps total in it, and I can't even get close to that kind of that kind of speed in this car. Like, turns 1 and 2, it's a fucking lottery every lap, and it honestly sets up my lap whether it's going to be a good lap or a shit lap.
T1 is like, yes, you're absolutely right. Like, if it goes wrong, the rest of the lap is gonna suck. And then 2, do you mean the left-hander, right? Before the straight?
Yeah, because my car has the most ungodly bouncing of anything. I already know people are knocking out every little braking marker you do have. The people just knock them down. It's so fucking annoying.
It's a viable strategy. One thing that's gonna happen is in Bathurst, people are gonna knock at the end of the long straight. People are gonna knock down the markers there. So be prepared to figure out a static way of figuring out your braking marker.
On the other note, if you can't keep the car on the track, what the hell are you doing? Cause like,
bro, I can't keep the car on the track. Get out of here.
Yeah, but you don't hit braking markers.
Not on purpose. But no, but it's valid. If somebody doesn't practice with it, you can gain an advantage just like in general because it will slow some people down.
That's
but not you.
Douchiest way.
I understand and I agree, but it's not illegal, and it is a pretty painless way to try to gain a little bit more speed compared to the rest of the people.
I can't take a single curve. My car cannot handle a single curve.
Yeah.
And like, there's some curves you kind of need to like get on.
Yeah.
And my car won't touch them. Like the second chicane. Like, you need to eat some of them curves. I can't touch them. If I do, I get fucking bounced.
The Ferrari is regarding curbs in this game, the Ferrari is genuinely like incorrect. I don't understand why it was made that way, but in real life it doesn't behave like that. And you can point out some like inconsistencies with like Ferraris in real life on the very tracks that we drive here, and like how they go over curbs, like Imola for example, you know, that like the big chicane where you just kind of like drive over top of it at full throttle or in second gear. They do that kind of in real life, not as crazy as we do, but they do it, and it behaves normal like all the other cars. It doesn't do what it does in this game, which is to bounce like crazy or just flat spin out.
Maybe the first chicane, I should be able to put my tire on that curb and it not send me left. Like, I'm full wheel lock right and I still go left. I don't want to fucking do this. I really don't.
Come on, buddy, you can do it. I'm losing my left rear into T1, so it's sliding out my car, and a half second is gone, just gone.
Talking about this.
And I haven't even driven, I've driven a third of my fuel tank.
So what's going on?
Way too soon. Maybe at 2/3 I could like justify it.
I'm already jealous. I'm really just watched you touch the curb and I'm already jealous.
I'm so mad that I can't take that sandy corner that I just took. I can't take it on the regular because I will lose the rear end. See how my rear end is gone? So I'm sliding through this corner, just like drifting through it, which means A, I don't have any speed, but that just means that the next time I go through that corner, it'll be even like slidier. And I need an hour on these tires. I don't know what to do.
I don't know what to do, honestly. I might honestly be happy if I crash out.
Don't do it. You never know what's gonna.
But if I crash out,
happen
I'm just
in the
gonna
other.
fucking get off.
I'm just saying, you never know what's gonna happen with the other races, man. Like, what if you're sick and you can't race?
Oh no, the last 2 races I'm blocked in. I don't care if I have the road on. I'm gonna get on. I'm gonna race.
Okay.
The other 2 tracks I'm happy about.
What if it's something worse? What if there's a fucking winter storm and there's no power? I'm just saying, like, what if it's unforeseen circumstances?
Look,
Yeah,
I
it's
already had
but
my drop race, so I can't drop another race. If I drop another race, it doesn't matter.
That's what I'm saying. So, like, you get race this, like, your life depends on it.
If I crash out, I'm not getting back on the track. If it's like 30 seconds of damage, I'm not doing it. I'm just gonna park it.
Sounds like your life doesn't depend on it.
I'm gonna stick my foot up your ass. How about that?
Promise.
You need an adult. The NASCAR e-college, the e-NASCAR college series is starting here in a minute.
My race optimal is 33.8.
So there's a community college that has like nearly 1 million subscribers, and all they do is play card games like Magic the Gathering stuff.
Awesome.
I've always seen like bits and pieces of it randomly, and I finally found their YouTube channel.
So I just got a puncture in my rear left.
Hope I puncture all 4.
Very strange. And I bet because the front is so low, pressure-wise, I bet it has a puncture as well.
I'm thinking about raising the front up a couple more. It's not all the way up, but I wonder if raising it up a few millimeters might help.
Is your rear all the way up?
It's like 2 or 3 millimeters off top.
Alright, max it out. Lift the front 1, see what happens.
I'm watching a YouTube video. I want to just like calm myself before I get back in that car. meta this, meta that. Have you ever met a fucking word before?
So I think my leak isn't from sliding the car too much. I think it's from something else, like bumps. What is that? 21 laps. 21 laps. That's about. That's not quite 30 minutes, but it's about there. Thank you for the follow, KM Keel. Kim Keel. Thanks, my guy. Alright, what are we gonna do here? Yikes. This is not feeling great. Let's see if I can focus hard on slowing down enough so that I don't lose the rear. Hello, Fitzy. How are you, sir? Me? I'm struggling, Fitz. I think I'm slightly better than I was yesterday, but not good enough. You know what I have to do? Okay, I'm gonna have to sacrifice a bunch of speed. New screen. Why? It's not, but let me see if I zoom this in. No, same old, same old. Yeah, no, Fitzy, it's this. Well, it is new, but I've had it for a while. Like, I'm pretty sure you've seen it. It's the 991 at Oulton. How hard can it be? It's basically a cheat mode. It's not the 991 though. Is oh wait, yeah it is. I'm happy that people are able to drive around here with a Porsche like it's cheating, but I certainly cannot. Cannot at all.
You want yeah. So, you do remember Silverstone is going to be in the rain.
That is true. As long as the mountain isn't in the rain, man. Pretty sure this is why I'm getting a puncture. So I'm just gonna take it slow through here. And it's gonna suck. Other people have arrived. Oh, Fitzy, yeah. It's really hard to see your name. KM Keel. My background is a different shade of blue, and yours is like a vivid blue, but it's very dark. Ah! Okay. Good news and bad news.
What would
Watching,
that be?
What's that?
What's the good and bad news?
The bad news is that the brake marker is gone for the second straight at the end in Sector 3. The good news is that we have replays. Oh yeah, no, the other one works as well. It's just the blue specifically was very hard to see. I wish I could like show you. It's like maybe I can show you. No,
I don't know, my crew.
Not even close.
I might officially bow out of the championship.
Like, just quit and be like, I don't want to race with you guys anymore.
No, I mean like bow out because of this race. Like I can't keep the car straight.
Hey man, I hear you.
I don't want to ruin somebody else's race if I'm not confident.
I hear you, but I want you to race. So I insist that
I
you
know
race.
I know I don't need to be a little bitch about it, but like I had somebody sit with me for like an hour or two watching, like the entire time I was practicing, I had somebody watching me trying to help me like set the car to maybe we can get away with it not trying to kill me. But we couldn't figure it out. Like we tried a lot of different options of changing up spring rates, changing the bump stops. Tried lowering the car, but like making the suspension a little bit squishier.
Wait, I had the marker all the way through here, so what gives? Hold on, if the marker breaks... Oh my gosh, if the marker breaks during the race, then on the replay, it remains broken. Whoa.
Alright, so, I'll be back in a little bit. I'm gonna go say hi to somebody.
Sounds good. I'm trying to figure out where I start braking so that I can look at it. Oopsie. So right about here. Why am I on this side of the car?
What? He's not there.
Yeah, this is where I need to be. Oh my gosh, can I actually use that? There's no way I'll see it during the race. Let's see. All right, let's see it. Let's see if I can see it during the race, you guys. All right, I should bring back the chat I minimized. End of the white line. Yeah, that might be it, but that's not what I'm looking at. Because it's not exactly there, right? It's sort of like wishy-washy. It's somewhere ahead. Oh no. Where is my cursor? Okay. I have 45 minutes, I think. It's 8:15, right? Disappears from view under the left fender. Yeah, let's have a look at it. I'm just gonna go full speed in that section. Hit it when it... feels right, and see what happens. See where I brake and how much I turn in. That works really well, actually. That was not what I was going to use, but that works really well. Let's try again. That right there, that's my spirit animal. No, I don't want... 12 seconds. That is so lame.
Yellow flag, be careful there.
Split the entry curb to the chicane. Yes, for qualifying I intend to, but for the race I don't think I can. And I think it's because of that curb that I'm getting, that I got the puncture. I got a puncture 20 something minutes in. And that's the only thing that can really explain it right there, is because the left rear doesn't doesn't bounce over that many things. That is a heavy bounce. I just don't know why else I would have got a puncture. There's nowhere else that... There's nowhere else that I put pressure on the tire. Although, like, you know, fair enough, like I slide out on the tire plenty, but it had tons of rubber still left on it, so it didn't puncture because there was no rubber. So yeah, that's what I'm thinking. So yeah, I think I have to, for an hour-long race, I think I have to just like take that chicane the way Jesus intended. And just go slow. And that one's really dangerous because if I don't line it up perfectly before I step on throttle, I'll take a bump. And if I take a bump, car can spin out upon landing. Jesus, take the wheel indeed, yeah. Just like that, 3/10 just gone in Sector 1. Infuriating. You know what the other thing is that I'm going to test? Let's go to TC4. I hate when you get what feels like a smooth sector, like 3/10 down, yeah. And there's a guy who's like a wild weasel and doesn't get punished, it feels like, yeah. I know exactly what you mean. I don't know how I lost 2/10 before I even got to the second turn. Like, it did not feel that bad. Ah, that corner is such a disaster for me. Like, I will just lose time there. An unholy amount of time. ACC related game for me. Okay. Take a shot every time Crody loses control of his rear. That's a dangerous game, Fitzy. That leads to alcohol poisoning. Yeah, I'm in danger. You know what? I might just have to drive on a punctured tire. Like I'm losing so much time not going over that chicane. Everyone who's unlocked the top 1% trophy for reaching 99 CN rating, type up yours Crody in chat. That's a fun game. Up yours, Crody. To be fair, I cannot drive near the pace in ACC and I'm inconsistent. Yeah, me too, man. It's certainly not easy. TC4 might be too much. Oh my gosh, so much time. So long as you're off both pedals over the curb, you shouldn't puncture. You think so? There's not enough time to test, but I might just take your word for it. Because not going over the curb is killing. I mean, other things are killing my time as well right now, but that is just adding another nail. Oh, there goes the rear end. It's the beginning of the end. Try inverting the TCR settings. Okay. Let's give that a shot. Damn it. Nope. 3/10 down a red. Ah, and then just too hot. Too hot getting into there. Nope. I felt a bounce at the very end.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
Come on. That curb is just such a disaster. I hate it so much. I avoided it at any cost, but I messed it up. I messed it up this time. But if you go halfway up the curb, that's fine. If you go to the second half of the curb, width-wise, it will kick you out that way. And it's just gross. That right there is my teammate. He thinks he's so quick. I taught him everything he knows. Every time we're racing together, I'm like, hey, don't do this. Oh, you see that? What I just did? Don't do that. That's why he's so quick. He knows all the things not to do. Because I taught him.
Yellow flag, yellow flag. Be careful there.
Messing with diff or ARB. To like get a handle on the wheel spin. Or something else. I need to lower the pressure in my in my lower in my rear left anyway. By about 2 ticks, I would say. I don't know what the hell's going on with the front left. Did an hour of Sebring last week in a BMW, and stiffening up the diff helped. Helped stop the 4-wheel-ish understeer. Oh no! Koa Dromo! Don't do that, Koa. He'll know now not to do it. He'll be fine. He thought that was... Maybe he thought that doing that was going to be okay. But now that he knows... No. Oh, I managed to stop it. I felt grass, you guys. I felt grass on my right side. I thought I was dead. I thought I was so dead.
Yellow flag ahead. Be careful.
Don't know how exactly to explain it, but it's an over rotation whilst still going in the wrong direction. Whoops. Yeah, that one makes sense. No, too early. Too early on throttle. Car's bouncing. I lost traction. Okay, 1.5 tenths down. Going into the first corner. Losing another tenth by the end of the straight. Okay, not bad in the banked corner. Did not lose that much time there. Diego is saying hello. Yeah, I can't really take that corner that way. I knew it, but I went for it anyway. Okay, well, that sucks, but what are we gonna do? Okay, lower this. I don't know what was going on with the front left, but I think I'm just gonna assume that that's a thing. How much time do I have? You know what? I have enough time to make sure that these pressures are good. Okay, I'm gonna do like 3 laps and see where they end, and then I gotta do like just a few quali laps, not a lot, just a little bit. It did it again. I hate that corner when I don't do it well. Okay, lap 1. Lap 1 looks pretty all right. Terrible, terrible, terrible corner. Oh, that was terrible. Did I mention that was terrible?
Yellow flag in sector 1.
Terrible. That, I don't know what that is, but that bounce sends the car flying and into the grass. I don't know where the bounce is to avoid, because it doesn't look like the car should be doing that. So the pressures are perfect on lap 2. at the end of lap 2. Let's see lap 3. Lap 3. They're good. They're good. A little high.
Yellow flag in sector 3.
But not really.
Yellow flag, be careful there.
Okay. Okay, I'm just gonna call it here and be like, pretend that these pressures are going to be the ones that are perfect. And then let's put in 2 laps before the server resets. And we've got 20 minutes still. Just get a little bit of a handle on qualifying. So bouncy. Man, that kick. That nonsense kick, just like, there's no reason it should exist. If I owned the track where a curb is shaped in such a way that it will kick people to the outside when they touch it, I would fucking fix it. I have no fuel in this car, and I'm going slower than when I'm max fuel.
Got some severe damage at the front. Box, we have to repair the car.
Oops. Alright, let's look at that replay. That right there, like, what the fuck kind of bullshit is this? Okay, so, you know, I lose control of the car because it's sliding. Fine, I get it. I know, you know, it's not ideal, but we catch it, we straighten out. Okay, good shit. And we're driving straight. And then the car goes, psych, we're going this way. Like, what a dumb thing to happen. Bro.
Green light, go, go.
Okay. I just wanted to look at it from the outside, but apparently I was not allowed to do that. Either my keyboard or my computer are jacked. Oh, hello, Coadromo, who is behind me.
Yellow flag, be careful there.
Drifting through T1. Yay. Oh no, okay, hold on. I minimized my chat so I could see the replay buttons. Now I can't see chat. I was all tabbing there, hence the rev limiter. Shit. Don't kick me. Have to be so much gentler with the car when I'm racing, but for qualifying it's like just send it. Way too much throttle, way too early. Just gross. And then grass for good measure, because I rolled my eyes and I looked away. That was poorly done as well. No. Lost at least 2/10 in the last little bit, just because I was on throttle and the car bounced. I'm so mad.
Box, we have to repair the car.
So mad. It's like I lose my shit when the car does like some just incredible asinine stuff on the first turn, and it's like, I'm a child with a temper is what I am. I should also check if these pressures are correct for qualifying, because every time I've looked, they've been off. stop it.
Yellow flag in sector 1. Yellow flag ahead. Be careful.
Yeah, I stayed on throttle and kept it. That should not happen. 4 minutes. Qualifying is gonna go very poorly tonight.
Yellow flag in sector 3. Yellow flag ahead. Watch out.
Stop sliding out.
Yellow flag ahead.
I need you to quit it. Shit on me.
Yellow flag in sector 1. Yellow flag, be careful there.
Hello, Bordy. The night is not going that great. I'll be honest. I am, what's the word? Sucking. But I can't be too surprised because can't be too surprised because based on how much practice I put in, this makes sense. But I'm just really sad that even
Good evening, everyone. We'll get started here momentarily. Good start.
Can't break two at
just tell your
Silverstone.
friends to get
I
on
feel
in here
you.
so we can do this driver's briefing, get it out of the way. Staff members that are in the respective servers, please warn the drivers in there and then next the session so we can keep that data before the next servers populate, please. Coordinate amongst yourselves when you have the respective sessions boarded. All right. So welcome everybody to Season 6, Round 6 already at Oulton Park this week for Divisions 1, 4, and 5. I'm going to do a condensed version of the driver's briefing after some feedback we got this past week, so bear with me. If there's any questions, I'll make sure to come back around and select you after this brief rundown, and we'll go from there.
Moza R9.
So once everyone joins the formal race session, please do not utilize the in-game
Moza
text
GT
chat.
wheel, and
It is distracting to other drivers. It is reserved for staff members to convey important information only.
their cheapest.
During qualifying, the first half
Load
will be
cell
for
pedal.
the silver split, and the second half will be for the gold split. No overtaking during qualifying, so build a sufficient gap. Drivers on a hot lap have priority at the pit exit, so if you are exiting the pit lane, do not hinder a driver that is on track. If you are being blue flagged during qualifying, please yield to drivers behind if it is relevant, and then find a sufficient place throughout qualifying to slot back in. That may take several seconds, 10 to 15 in some instances where you may need to wait in order to let someone in. If you're going to yield during qualifying, please pull off the racing line and make it obvious that you are yielding, so that way the driver on the hot lap does not have to consider you whatsoever and hinder their
I bought it at a local shop here
The silver
in
split can leave
Toronto.
immediately once the session switches to qualifying. Gold split can
I think they're called
queue up in the pit lane behind the pit
Six
exit
Sigma
board,
or
and once
Sigma
that 10-minute
6?
mark hits, you may leave the pit lane. During the race, we have a 60-minute race with a 55-minute pit window. During the pit window, you must pit and take at least 1 liter of fuel. Tire changes are optional. For the pit lane, on pit lane entrance and exit, you need to abide by the white painted lines on the track. Pit lane entry is relatively simple. Pit lane exit is complicated. Pit lane exit dumps you right at the apex of a high-speed corner. So drivers, during the race, please anticipate drivers leaving the pit lane because you guys will come into line with each other. So if you're exiting the pit lane, stay to the right side of the track like the white line indicates, and drivers that are coming through turn 1, please anticipate that drivers will have to stick to the right side and take that line to the left like usual.
Yellow flag in second.
For lap 1 incidents are punished harshly at SRA, so please be aware of the traffic around you.
I don't wish that I had more.
Prepare to go side by side through corners on
This
non-hot
is
lap
just
lines
fine for me.
and anticipate the equating effect. This is especially true at Oulton Park because it is
But it is-
extremely narrow track. with
it's
zero
nearly
runoff.
maxed out for
So
me.
if you go
I'm
off
running
all,
it at
like we saw during the practice races
8
yesterday.
newton meters
it will
probably.
lead to absolute disaster. I cannot emphasize this enough. I was extremely disappointed by the cleanliness of the D1, D2 practice race yesterday. It was absolute carnage, literally from P1 all the way to the back of the grid. So everyone's getting a slap on the wrist after what I saw yesterday. So please drive exceedingly cautious throughout this race. If you have an off, it will be a big one. You cannot go 2 or 3 wide through many portions of this track because it is too narrow, and the chicanes are too sharp, and the grass is too unforgiving. So, please be exceedingly cautious on lap 1 specifically, because everyone's going to be bunched up. Leave that extra bit of space and don't go for a gap that does not exist. In the event of an accident, it is imperative that you hold your brakes, especially on the grass. Hopefully, it will prevent you from rejoining unsafely and taking out other cars. We saw that several times in the practice races also. Once you do regain control of your car, please rejoin safely off the
R9
racing
and
line.
R16. If you can afford
We've
both,
had quite
you should
a
probably
few
go for the 16.
complaints about blue flags and the misunderstandings of said blue flag rules, so I'm going to make it abundantly clear. If you are shown a blue flag, you must yield. And we have changed it now from an arbitrary whenever you feel like it to if you are shown a blue flag, you must yield as soon as possible. None of this parking the car and saying, well, they're not faster than me, what have you. If you're pitting early, you can fully expect that there's going to be someone blue flagging you. That is your choice and strategy to pit earlier than somebody else. It is then your burden to yield when there's a blue flag shown to you. To reiterate, if you are shown a blue flag, you must yield not whenever you feel like it, as soon as possible. And like we've mentioned before, the best opportunity to let a blue flag driver by is on a straight. Lifting on a straight is often the best choice. That loses both drivers the least amount of time. Never slow down at the apex to let a car by, because that is unpredictable and unsafe. You are not allowed to defend from the car behind. That means that if you are shown a blue flag, parking the car and making the drivers behind suffer behind your lack of
You
pace
like the look of it?
is
Yeah.
no longer
It's nice.
acceptable.
They have
behavior.
like a V2
We've
now
seen people
as
flirting
well
with that line several
both
times
the
over the
wheel
past
and
few
the
races,
wheelbase that
toting that they
they
misunderstand
made
this
good
new rule.
updates.
So after
both.
today and this driver's briefing,
I don't know about the
It is-
R16.
there are no excuses. If we see that behavior and someone opens a ticket against you, it will be held at your fault. All right. If you do find yourself in an incident this evening, you can submit a ticket. Please review the replay before doing so that way you have the best context available when you're submitting your ticket. Lap 1 incidents are automatically reviewed by our stewarding team, so you do not have to submit a ticket for lap 1. Please follow the instructions in your stewarding ticket, and please provide as much detail and context for our stewarding team out of respect for their volunteered time. After the race, we'll have a post-race replay review. You can join voice channels to review each respective race. This is not an opportunity to call out your fellow drivers because that is unacceptable behavior here at SRA. We want to learn from our mistakes and share in the good banter of our counterparts. All right. Before I go into the relevant penalties for this evening, are there any questions regarding tonight's event? Matty Ice, come on up.
Hey Doug, if you are extending your stint and staying out very late into the pit window, and so you haven't made your mandatory stop, and people who have stopped have already caught up to you, do you have the right to defend that position?
If you're being shown a blue flag, you must yield.
So only blue flag. So if I stay out, I can hold up people.
Correct. That's just racing. Yeah. At that point, you can race just like anything else. The only situation that I'm expecting drivers to yield is under blue flag.
Okay.
Thank you, Matt. Kevin Unda. You are muted, Freddie. Yeah, what's up?
Yes, about the blue flags. It's
Yes.
okay if I wait for the
I'm
next
glad to hear
straight.
that.
That is
Glad
correct.
to hear
Yeah.
that, Bordy.
So that is as soon as possible, meaning as soon as safely possible. So if a blue flag comes up behind you, the expectation is not that you just yeet your car off track trying to get out of the way. Just follow your racing line until it's safely possible. So that's the next straight in most instances.
Yeah, and the second one, can I overtake a car that is pitted before me?
Yes, you can. If you want to unlap yourself and you feel like you have the ability to do so, you are allowed to. That's part of racing. However, if you cannot build a sufficient gap to the car behind and you are shown blue flags, you have to yield the position back.
How long do I have to build that gap?
As soon as possible again. So the idea is that although it's not necessarily super conducive for unlapping yourself, that's part of the long pit window strategy now. So Everyone asked for a long pit window, and we've seen that drivers are now finding these situations to be difficult to navigate regarding blue flags. So because we've had so many complaints about people abusing the blue flags, we're making a steadfast rule about basically yielding as soon as possible. So to that effect, if you unlap yourself, you basically have 1 lap to unlap yourself with a sufficient gap, or the blue flags will come back into effect.
Then can I fight my position to gain that gap?
Technically, but if you're fighting the position, then chances are that you're going to be slower than the driver behind, which means you're going to have to yield again. So basically, if you unlap yourself, you should be pushing to build that gap to be over a second. If you can't do that, again, the blue flag rule reinstates. So the best course of action is, if you don't want to deal with blue flags, you need to stay out as long as possible in your pit stop strategy, so that way you can mitigate how many blue flags you're experiencing.
Okay, got it. Thank you.
Thank you, Kevin. All right, any other questions? Good deal. All right, let's cover the penalties for tonight. For D1, there are no penalties to serve, so thank you very much for all that.
Great
For
job.
D4, driver 162, that's 162, has a pit lane start. So driver 162, do not qualify and do not hit drive once the session switches to the race. It will automatically start you from the pit lane. Driver 305, you also have a pit lane start. That's 305. So again, do not qualify and do not hit drive at the beginning. It'll automatically start you in the pit lane. Driver 921, you have a 30-second penalty in the pits. So driver 921, you can qualify, but you will have 30 seconds to serve when you stop for your pit stop.
How do you get free cam? So there's
For
two of them.
D5, driver 512, 512,
Shift F7
you have a pit lane
puts
start.
it
So again,
into-
do not qualify driver 512, and
Relook
do not
around
hit
the
drive
car.
at the start of the race. It'll
So
start you in the pit lane.
It will move with the car, right? Like if you
That
move
is
it,
it for that.
this is the car. You put the camera here, it will move
Right.
with the car, right?
Are there any other questions before
And
I
then
give out
Control
the password for this?
F7 or Control Shift F7, I'm not sure, is the one that will be stuck to the track, so you can just see cars
Awesome.
pass by.
All right. So the password for this evening will be posted in the GT3 announcements page, and verbally here. It is narrow, in all lowercase, NARROW. If you have managed to join the server, feel free to leave this driver's briefing and enjoy your evening tonight. Good luck racing with everybody. If you have not been able to join, feel free to raise your hand and we'll help trouble.
Okay. This is it. 1 hour of hell. I will finish the race, but there is a good chance that I finish it in last. It is what it is. We are just gonna deal with it. Currently there's 30 people in the server. That's gotta go up. Hello, Coadromo. Coadromo, my race pace is better than my qualifying. I don't know what to do.
The car does feel a lot better with fuel. Like I did some quality laps today. I think I said it before, but man, such a big difference in how the car handles.
Yeah.
Sketchy. Definitely wasn't feeling good with practice. Like, the very last lap I did, I finally hit a 32.
Oh, congrats, dude. I hit a 33 with full fuel, a 33.9. And I did it a few times. It's not a common thing for me, but I've done it. And I am struggling to do it with no fuel for qualifying. Like, it's I've never experienced this fucking disaster before.
try to build it up.
Okay, I will try to do that.
I mean, that practice race, I think I invalidated like the first 2 or 3 laps.
Yeah, yeah.
Pretty bad.
If I can hit the same qualifying that I did for the practice race, honestly, I'll be happy, because I've not done any qualifying practice except at the very end, the last like 20 minutes, and they were all a disaster, a complete disaster. There's nothing redeeming about the work I did in the last 20 minutes. So I would be happy with a 33.8 for qualifying. Yeah, it's so sad. I am like, on average, about getting a second faster qualifying than whatever my race pace is. Just like a rule of thumb, you know? But on this track, not even close.
Yeah, this bitch is tough. Pretty much just hoping we survive. No
Yeah.
big crashes or offs or anything.
I mean, I know my pace is nowhere near where it should be, so my aim is just to pick up as many free positions from other people dying as I can, but that means no track cuts and no crashes, and that is not an easy thing.
Yeah, so you definitely don't go for any 3 wide shit.
Yeah. Loud and clear, Coadromo. Team principal. Am I a pro driver? In what sense? In skill, no. In sponsorship, no. In the sticker on the ACC, yeah.
Essentially, it's not.
Okay, let's turn the stream on. Times? Sorry, kind of open question. Times as in, like, oh, as in like my lap times if I'm, no, like I'm nowhere near. Like I am barely in this Division 1, and this Division 1 is, like, we have some really fast drivers, but it is not represent, like, how do you say it? The top and bottom of this division are way too far apart, is what I'm trying to say.
Green light. Go, go, go.
Oh my god. I'm missing out on qualifying because I was messing with my...
Go, go, go.
I'm just building a gap, Coadromo.
People like to do that at the end of the laps, and people like to do that at the beginning, I guess.
That's right. It's a personal choice. And I'm so fast anyway, I bet I'll catch up to all of these guys. I'm just so quick. Look at me. Already caught him, Koa. I think this qualifying is going to be very promising by the looks of the outlap.
Yeah, those are. Round here a bit.
Slow car ahead. Slow car ahead.
P. Rust did not build enough of a gap behind me. He will regret that. Okay, lap 1 is in the books. What's that?
Right when I said the word that was about lap, I see you validated.
Yeah. Quadromo, I am currently predicted at 32.9, but I cut the lap.
Got it, Indian.
Yellow flag accepted. Yellow
I don't know where that came from.
Worry of not having to worry about validating because you already been validated.
Yeah.
yellow flag ahead. Good job.
You can do it, man.
Let's go. Oh no, there's 2 cars in front of me going slow. Please stay away. Dankran, please. This is a PB by a landslide. You see me drift the first turn. Okay. I'm really happy with this. It kind of lines up better with my most recent race pace, but where it came from is unknown because I did a bunch of qualifying laps and they did not work out. Hey Koa, are you going to, in the first chicane, are you gonna hop the left side of the chicane, or are you gonna go around it proper to conserve tires?
Probably just hop it.
I got a puncture in the first like 20-30 minutes of my practice, and I'm thinking that's the only place where you know, significant stress is put on that rear left tire. Because sliding isn't going to do it. Like, I had a lot of rubber left. It was just, it must be the bumps.
I don't think I've done any practice with avoiding it.
I have, and for me it was way too slow. Talking like 0.2 per lap easily.
Yellow flag in sector 1. Losing time in sector 2.
Okay, well, I mean, it would be pretty silly for me to complain about a PB, right? I'm happy. Life does not suck anymore. Oh, everything hurts.
Good stuff, man.
Thanks, buddy.
Oh, what did I just do? Oh my god, what did I break? I don't think I slid my tires too bad. That was stupid.
Find you, Koa. There we go. A little bounce, a little bounce. It's okay.
Just building that gap early like you.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. We're a team. This is a strategy decision. Okay. It is gross how bumpy it is.
Yeah. Alright, now I'm validation. That's cool.
Yay, you did it. Okay, what do we got here? 33-1, beautiful. Beautiful, you're right behind me, right where you belong. Everything's good. I think you can park it, if I'm honest. And there it is. I'm sorry, I'll shut up.
Oh man.
I'm sorry. I hope that wasn't me talking that broke your concentration there, but... Fuck.
I mean, I probably would have done it anyways, but yeah, talking doesn't help a whole lot.
Nope, nope. I will cease until, well, I mean, I'll stop once you start the new lap, and I'll keep quiet until you finish it or break.
I mean, just wait for a straight or something.
Yeah. I won't be asking you questions anyway. Not while you're doing a proper lap.
Gracias.
Fuck. That's bullshit.
This is not good.
That's weird. Why would he pull off there? Was he like... Was he thinking, oh, maybe I'll go, maybe I won't, maybe I will, and then he's like, fuck it, I'll do it.
I don't know.
You got this, my guy.
A little conservative.
Yep. That was good. That was great. That's crazy. That one corner, that's such BS.
See if I can get one more, but tires probably toast.
Yeah, you'll definitely get one more in. That fucking corner. I hate it. Woo!
My God. And, well,
Well, let's see.
bad, bad, bad. More bad.
Ah, fuck that corner. Okay. Craig.
Jesus, man.
It's a bullshit track. Craig decided not to race because he's scared.
It'd be probably rough in the Ferrari.
No, don't give him excuses.
To state, I'm not scared. I just don't want to ruin other people's races.
I'm pretty sure you're scared. He left immediately. Alright. I think I'm doing 103 liters. I don't know why. I don't think I need it. I think 100 is fine, but I think 103 is overkill and it'll be fine. How about you? What are you doing?
Yeah, love y'all. Good luck.
Fucking.
I think. Well, with my calculation, I could probably do 106 if I'm gonna do 109 to be safe.
Oh, okay. That has got to be revving it out, right? Like the difference between like how much fuel we use.
I guess. Yeah, it seems like I always use more or something.
Yeah, and I mean, you use something like what, like 3 liters. I think last time that we were comparing, it was something like that. It was a 3 liter difference between the two of us by the end of the race in like an hour, right? So that has to be revving out. That can't be, because it's so insignificant, right? I don't know.
Oh man, this is gonna be
This is gonna
so
be
fucking tough.
Yeah, such work, man. I'm gonna do my best not to get a penalty, not to get a drive-through off the start by cheating, but no promises.
Yeah. Just survive, survive, survive.
I would really like to see like Ryan Yee in an off-meta car to see like just how good he is, because we see the Honda up there and it's like, oh, that's great, another Honda at the top, but I feel like he would be at the top in another car as well, like another like decent car, right? But I don't know if he could do it in like a Ferrari.
We might still have a good chance, but yeah, that might depend on the schedule. I'm sure you'd do at least good in anything.
Oh, guaranteed. I think embarrassingly good is how I would describe it.
Yeah.
Let's see. Turn off tires, turn off repairs. Okay. Thanks, Bordy.
Stay single file.
Fuck, dude. At least during the practice race, it was hard to pass people too. Yeah, this isn't good.
Oof.
I mean, it took me like 2 laps at least to pass a D2 guy.
Were you like timing it, or what in those 2 laps took so long?
I mean, it's just hard to pass. Like I could get up to him and I get side by side, but then you kind of pull away a little bit, and so I didn't like push it super hard, but. Like it's hard to follow closely.
Oh yeah, big time. The
So it's like-
track is it's so bumpy and unruly that following closely, not being able to see what's ahead, it makes it really hard to react to those bumps, you know, even when they're predictable. Like if you can't, I don't know, I need that visual.
I mean, like the first chicane that we're coming up to, you can't even see the curb at all when you're right behind someone.
Yeah.
That one, and then you know if you hit the raised part, throws you left, you just lose a shit ton of time.
Yep.
Yeah, it was with Damiani, who I was trying to pass, like battled for 2, maybe 3 laps, and yeah, as soon as I pass him, then he goes into the pits. It's like, come on, dude.
Stay double file.
Damn, I mean, even Diego started kind of far back. Like, it was my chance to gain some points on him, but probably won't now. Good luck.
Green light.
Good luck, bro.
Car on
It's so dangerous.
Pit window is open.
Craig says pit early, become the blue flag. Normando is in the pits.
By the way, the fastest lap so far.
He wasn't even that close to me.
Whoops. Okay, I think it's time to start cutting that chicane.
By the way, this is where you cross over.
I just saw someone die going into the banked corner. Like it was a couple of 360s.
just had a big save. Holy shit. Too much curb.
Thanks, Craig.
Car in front in sector 3.
I had to defend just now against Mr. Rust in the Nissan. And Craig says I done good.
Nice.
Okay, once he saw that I was defending, he kind of gave up on it. He was like, I'll back out. But he definitely had the run on me and he gave it a go.
I still haven't put together a good lap.
Yeah, me neither. My best is at 34.9. What the fuck?
Well done, mate. This is me, Corsa first.
Oh no. At least I slid out on my right side. Those tires are pretty well preserved. Tokyo Drift indeed. No. I have to let 10 cars pass. I went off track and I couldn't get back
Car on the left.
safely.
Clear on the left.
Oh, that was very disappointing. I think 10 might even be optimistic. Holy shit, car, please just stabilize.
Still a long time to go.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not, you know me, I'm not gonna leave the race, but that was very disappointing. I just, like, I ended up on the grass. I did a stupid thing and I backed out, but I backed out too late. And I was unfamiliar with the line, so I fucked up. That's all there is to it. No, no. Calm your tits, Ivan. You already fucked up. There's no need to send it home now. I am the mistake master. Greg called me the mistake master.
At least you're the master of something.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
Let's get this shit out of the way. Fucking pit stop.
Mandatory stop is now clear. Let's go, go, go.
All right, we're in 30th of 33, which is not last.
Hell yeah.
Got Lehman in front of us. Andy Aston. I just got to catch up so I can get in that draft. I hate that sector 3 left side curb before the straight. Like if you hit it wrong, it bounces your car and your car slides outside of bounds and you get a penalty. frustrating. No, 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 no. Okay, all right. We've got. Yeah, no, that's fine. More damage. I'm so mad at myself. Like, I lifted hard in T1 because I crossed the line, and the car was like, "Oh, you're gonna lift? I'll spin."
Come on, Porsche, baby. Be kind.
Be kind, Porsche, please. Let's salvage what we've got. Like, we already fucked up, Porsche. There's no need to be like, let's do it more. Again. And I have pressure loss in the left rear already. Can you believe that shit? 3 track limits.
Damn.
I mean, I don't know. I said I wasn't gonna quit, but I don't think I can deal with having to change tires and dealing a fucking drive-through. What am I doing?
Well, keep your sanity either way.
I'm so disappointed. I can't really think straight, and I'm driving on the wrong side of the racing line, just on the straight for no reason. I mean, I knew it wasn't gonna go great, but I really didn't think it was gonna be like this. Like, this is a nightmare. This is like a... I mean, I might as well not have done any practice whatsoever and just shown up. That's what it feels like, I'll be honest.
Yeah, I mean, not everyone can go great. Shit happens.
Yeah, it's... I've realized that in the previous season we had with the BMW, I had a lot of races early on where I had contact and got smashed and race ruined. That has not happened in this season, but I've had more self-inflicted damage than I've ever had before. And
I'd say that's to be expected with the fucking Porsche.
And I think I would rather be able to point the finger at someone else instead of accepting that I suck. I'm gonna get a... if I haven't already got it and just missed the message, I'm definitely gonna get a front left puncture as well. The front left is down to 27 psi. The back left is 26.8. They're just flat.
Mine are on the lower side, but not that low. I'm sure other people are dealing with it too.
How do you get a puncture? I think going over bumps stresses the, and not like racetrack bumps, but like the sausages on the curbing and curbs in general, stresses the tires too much, and that can result in a puncture. It's not an explosion like when you do donuts and the tires blow up. It's like a slow leak, and it will continue leaking for the remainder of the race. It's not all bad though. Still can still hold on to some measure of pace. I'm slower because of the punctures, but I'm still doing, instead of 34.2s, I'm doing 34.3s or 4s. I can live with that. There it is. Pressure loss on the left front. Twinsies!
Front left just dipped into the 20s. Oh no, it's back to 27.0.
Yours is at 27 zeros?
Front left.
Uh-oh. My wrists are killing me right now. I didn't put my speed wristbands on. I think that was a mistake. Luckily, the race is almost over. $26.6 for me. Yeah, Birdie. This track in particular, because it's so bumpy, is really fatigues my dainty wrists, grandpa wrists. These young kids, they're fine, but I gotta be able to lift a baby tomorrow. I'll be fucked.
Fuck.
What happened?
Just hitting curbs.
Both of them. $26.5 and $26.6 right now on the left side pressures.
You get an onboard air compressor.
Honestly, the weight isn't going to slow me down. I should have those. Oh no. Schwartz has a drive-through. I guess they might.
Fantasy.
This is when they might be starting, I guess. Tires are wearing out a little bit.
I'm shocked I have 0.
That's awesome. I keep cutting T1 and getting away with it because I lift immediately, but this is a short pit lane. The drive-through is actually kind of quick.
True.
It's about 15 seconds.
It's not terrible.
Pressure loss on the left rear.
I have even more pressure loss on the left rear. It's a double puncture. It's not pleasant. What? Jeffries and Schwartz are both behind me. Why is Jeffries behind me? The Porsche is my favorite car, Bordy, but maybe right now I'm not loving it that much. But I do love it in general. Oh god. The back left is a 25.8.
Damn.
I'm surprised I can't hear it in the back of the car. Plop, 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 plop.
Just please hold on tires. Please. We're almost there.
Yeah, they will definitely be pancakes by the end of the race. I'm just trying to stay ahead of Schwartz and Jeffries behind me here. That's unexpected. But I am starting to spin out. No. You don't give yourself enough credit. You don't know how slow I am.
There's a car exiting pit lane.
Anderson in the Porsche is now come out of the pits and is in front of me. Let's hope his tires are as bad as mine and we can have a race. 1 second right now, 1.2.
Get him.
Tokyo Drift in T1. I got him down to 1.0. He's now back to 1.5. 1.6. Okay. I'm doing so much sliding, my rear left is starting to heat up again.
Hey.
Hey. Tactics. Bro, I'm so slow, they have to use a sundial to use my laps.
To the car heading sector 1.
Kinsling with a drive-through.
I wish he was in front of me.
I got a drive-through. Unreal. Complete nonsense.
Damn.
Do you know what did it? My left tires are such a disaster. The car turned too much and the right tire stepped over the track. The right rear. So I slid into a penalty. And that certainly was not a time gain.
Yeah, that sucks.
That's disappointing. I mean, I had those penalties since like the start of the race. It should have happened earlier, even considering how it was going, but I managed to. I'm so upset. Again.
Penalty has been cleared. Car on the left. Faster car.
No, Jeffries, come on, bro. Oh, that was dumb.
coming.
Car on the right.
Yeah,
On the right.
just keep going.
Faster cars approaching. Car on the right. Clear on the right. Faster car coming up behind you.
No! Car is suffering terribly in every corner. I just need to make it 10 minutes.
Losing pressure
You got
on the
this.
rear.
Suffering's almost over.
Car on the left. Clear on the left. Car on the left. Clear on the left. Gaining on the driver ahead is up to 3. Car on the left. Clear on the left.
Oh, the balls on Dankran. We just went too wide into T1 and both of us survived.
Nice.
With dead tires. There was, I mean, he should have died just from being there. No. The fight for 29th and 30th is intense. Koa, I am sliding in every corner. I don't know why I'm still alive, if I'm honest.
What about the PC?
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
We made the pass on Jeffries. No, and then we almost died.
Oh, no way, I undercut Marlowe? Fuck yeah.
Window is now closed.
Awesome. Schwartz. Schwartz is struggling. I'm catching up fast. Come on. Schwartz, come on. Give me one more spot.
Faster car coming up behind you. Car on the left. Clear on the left. Right, man. Leader is on the final lap. Give it all you can.
I screwed up. There is no chance of catching Schwartz.
Final lap.
Yeah. Just gotta not die. I've been really good at not dying my whole life. Let's see if I can keep it up.
Bring it home.
No, I'm sideways. Oh, I'm in the grass. Oh, I'm... Okay.
see you. Oh my gosh, dude.
I'm not on the track, right?
No, I don't think
Okay.
you did now.
No. Dead last. Dead last. Well, 31st out of 32, but the 32nd guy is just hanging out in the pits. I mean, that's what I should have done. I should have just retired to the pits, done one lap more than him, and eaten my dinner. I skipped dinner for this? What the fuck? Okay, let's see. What are our statistics at the end? Nice. My left is overheating 115 degrees. It's nice and orange, but it's still only 26 psi. So there's that. I'm gonna see if I can like slow down the car and just like coast it over the line.
Oh my goodness.
Right, the race is over.
I can't believe I finished fucking fifth.
Bring it back to the pits.
Great job, dude. Great. Ah, fucking job. Great job. Oh my god, my knees. I
I
did.
can feel it in my dainty wrists.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Damn.
Oh my gosh. Oh, Koa, let's never do this race again.
Fuck Oulton.
Fuck me.
Dude,
That
I can't believe you
was-
didn't quit. Like, I give you props, man.
Yeah. For not
For a
quitting.
minute, For a minute, I thought it was gonna be your first time quitting.
Yeah. It did look like it at the beginning. It's because I was so disappointed at the beginning
Yeah. I
that
mean,
I almost couldn't deal with it. But then it got better.
I wouldn't have blamed you.
Yeah. I can't believe how early my tires punctured. I mean, I don't know. Oh,
It was before the halfway mark, wasn't it?
oh way before halfway. It was probably around the 20-minute mark. I would say 20 minutes at the latest. The you know what I'm most afraid of more than anything else is that the next race on the mountain, that this same shit is gonna happen, and that being my favorite fucking track is gonna crush me.
Yeah, I'm not exactly looking forward to it in the Porsche.
Yeah, we're gonna be fucked on the straights. We'll be quick up the mountain, but we can't pass anyone there.
Exactly.
So what do you do? Let's see, what are the best places? And it has to be on the way up the mountain. Like, it has to, you can't be Hell Corner because you're gonna get passed. So it can be on T2 and further. You could make some dives or passes, like whatever you got to do, so that you can build enough of a gap going up the mountain so that you don't lose it immediately on the straight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go hop in the race review.
Yeah, I'm not, but you enjoy. I'll see you next week.
For sure, man. GG's. I mean, I know
GG's.
stuff, but still, you're a trooper.
It's okay. Thanks, man.
Alright, later.
Later, dude. Look at this. I just lose it. That's your boy. Okay, Let's see the contact between me and Jeffries. Was that here? That was a penalty. That was the too wide. Where was our contact? It was... Oh, it was at the right. On the front. No.
Green light, go, go, go.
Better luck next time. Thank you, Bordy. I hope so too. That was tough. Mentally. Let's go here. Was it? Did I just like miss it? Here? No, that was okay. And we have this. Nope. And we have this. Nope. We have this. This. Okay, what the fuck? So this is when we made the pass at the end. But what about before? We had a little contact, me and him. Where would it have been? Why can't I find? You know what? Forget it. I mean, what's the fucking difference? Okay. All right, boys. Thanks for watching. I will catch you next time. Hopefully, I won't be as much of a shitter, but unlikely. No, I mean, all right. I believe the mountain is up next. Favorite track, so that should be fun one way or the other. Anyway, love you guys. Thanks for watching. Bye. Mwah.